Thanks, you guys. It's good to see you. Awesome.
It's sunny suddenly now.
Yeah, but it's so much cooler. Here, I was telling you that. Yeah,
than the other side.
It's hot. It's like a greenhouse in there. So yeah.
So they tested you with Arnold Schwarzenegger. When they made the fest footage, they saw you were like what, intimidated because it was Schwarzenegger. How, as a kid, did you overcome being intimidated by Arnold Schwarzenegger?
By the time we were shooting, I wasn't intimidated by him. I remember meeting him the first time, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is bigger than life. I'd never really met any celebrities at that point. And then I got over it real quick. You know, this is like, we're all people, you know, and it really wears off. Trust me, anybody that knows me, it wears off quick. But I would go over to Arnold's house and we'd hang out, have dinner together and stuff like that, so we could kind of get to know each other before the movie started. And yeah, I just remember like playing with his dogs, and you know, I mean, it's cool at first, but then you're just like, you know.
Yeah, Arnold.
Yeah, and then later by the end of the movie, you're like, fuck you, Arnold. You know?
I'm tired. Go away.
I'm tired.
I don't want to do another take. Because it's James. I guess he does many takes.
Yeah, James does a lot of takes. You know what though? I feel I had such a wonderful time on that movie. Like I really did, and Jim Cameron was so awesome to work with. Man,
Well, it's almost like an exception because of many of his other movies. You hear these almost horrific tales of how tough it was and how hard it was, and somebody almost died, and it was almost impossible to make the movie, like The Abyss, for example.
Right.
And then next to that, T2 was much more relaxed. Well, it's still a big production.
Yeah, it was a big production. I mean, I mean, the things I heard about The Abyss, it was exceptionally, because they were underwater and stuff, but, you know, from what I saw and all the people that were working, I mean, everybody really loved, and when you're working on a big movie like that, and you're getting paid that kind of money, there's a lot riding on that. So I think anybody that goes to it knows that you have to be on top of your game, because there's a lot of stuff riding on this, and
on
time
top
is
of
money.
being on top.
Yeah, so it's like, of course, you're expected to do your best, you know, and that's the...
I've seen a picture of you having dinner with Robert Patrick. So, you guys, I think you see each other at Comic-Cons a lot. I don't know. But what do you actually talk about?
What do we actually talk about? God, dude. Not Terminator, usually. Just anything, man. Robert has, it's funny, actually. LA is a huge city. And several years after we shot Terminator, I was driving up to my house, and I see Robert outside. I hadn't talked to him in years, you know, but he's outside my house smoking a cigar, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing in my house, man? And he's like, I just bought the house next door. So he literally bought a house next door, didn't even know, and you know, so Robert's been part of my life for a very long time. I consider him a wonderful friend, mentor, and I love Rob. I love Robert. He's a great person, and I always enjoy his company. So, you know, whatever's on our minds, you know.